Amen.
If I'm making a mistake, I've only got a few notes. I'm not a public speaker, so this is all new to me. And I'm going to testify about how I've come to be saved and ended up in here today with all you lovely people and with God. It's about touched on a lot of things. It's about self-forgiveness, about not surrounding yourself with the wrong people. It's about bad relationships. It's about adultery, not me. And it's about the fact that there's always hope, you know. And no matter where you find yourself in a bad place, which I did, there's always a way forward and a way out. And, you know, the thing is, God's always talking to us. But unfortunately, we aren't always listening. So, that's the background. And we'll get to the story. Basically, I was a drinker. Thought I was a social drinker. But I turned into being a very bad drinker when I was in a bad relationship. And I didn't know it was an abusive relationship because I was being bullied and controlled. And I was buried in drink. And I found the strength to end that, but I didn't find the strength to end the drinking. So it brings me to sort of like March last year. And my drinking went from being bad to being really bad. But I thought all was good. I'm holding down a job, I'm going to work, I'm functioning. But of course I was having an effect on people around me, myself and my health. And I took up with a new lady, and she liked to drink as well. And I thought, you know, I could help her, and she was drinking worse than me, so I thought I was the good guy. And it turned out that ultimately led to me drinking even more, surrounding myself with the wrong people. And in the end, I hit a low. I actually crashed my car. And I didn't remember getting in the car. I'd had a blackout. First one in my life. And I was in the police cells, and all I knew was I'd had an accident. And I genuinely prayed that I hadn't hurt anybody. I didn't know. And I was there for 10 hours. And I said, you know, I need a way out of this. You know, and I asked God for that. And there's you probably don't know, but there's a little metal shutter in the cell door, and it opens up, and there's a nurse there from the NHS, from the team that deal with people that are poorly. And they got me onto the road to try and stop drinking. And so I started to do that. It's a difficult road. And sort of stop drinking for a few weeks, and then you'll binge again. For those of you who don't know, when you're drinking, it's like the enemy. It's whispering in your head, telling you that you can do this, you can have one drink, it'll be all right. But all that does, it leads to chaos. You destroy your own life, your own health, and people around you. And at that point, I had a diagnosis of cancer. It's all good, so don't worry about that. But they took me in hospital and they cut it all out, and they detoxed me, so I'm free of the drink. But 5 or 6 weeks later, thank you, amen. 5 or 6 weeks later, that little whispering voice, and you start doing the drinking again. So I go back to working to stop the drinking, and I finally managed, and I've not had a drink for a long, long time, probably 2 or 3 months, but it's really, really hard when you've been a drinker. That voice is always at you. And I was at a low, and I had no idea how I was going to carry on. And I was actually sat on Newland Avenue eating a breakfast sandwich, and I was outraged by Missy and Daniel. And I came to church. I've not been to church since I was 15, 16. Used to be a Methodist. Can't get an amen for that. So I came and I rediscovered that there's hope. I rediscovered that there's forgiveness in God. And thank you. Sorry, I'm getting old. So by the time I come the second time, I don't know, let's call it an epiphany, I don't know, in a moment it touched me and I knew I was saved. I fell to my knees, I couldn't even come down the front. Brother Stuart, wherever he is, kindly come and supported me and prayed with me. And it's been moving forward since then. I've not had a drink, I don't want a drink. Thank you. And, you know, I've got a new family here. New brothers and sisters. And more importantly, God's forgiven me. Given me a new start in life. And I'm going to make the most of that. And I'm going to praise and thanks every day for that. Thanks for all of you.